Oh, okay.
Hi, you guys.
Hi guys, so welcome to 8 o'clock, and you know what that means? 8 o'clock on Thursday nights means Dr. Carlen Live. Thank you for joining. And we're just hanging out, having a good time. we're gonna just wait a few minutes just to see people joining in, because we just started going live. We just got the connection going. It's been kind of doing that. I think
it's a little bit slow. It's a little bit slow, maybe down here.
Yeah, well, I think the energy is doing weird things.
My sunroom is a little bit energized, so it's going to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so Thursday night, 8 o'clock, Dr. Carlen Live with one of our favorite guests right here, Lisa Lopez of 9 of Water. And
thank you.
You're welcome. So thanks for coming on again.
Yes, thank you. I'm always excited and super nervous to be on. But today, I'm really excited because you get a sneak peek to a little dream of mine that's been coming true over the last few, I want to say years, but really in fast forward motion in the last few weeks. So we're here at 256 Central.
In London, Ontario?
In London, Ontario, across the street from Victoria Park, across from the tank. And we are in...
It's like, what tank? Oh yeah,
there's a tank.
The giant military tank in the park.
Where I send my kids to hide.
Yeah.
So
guys, we're here. We're here. This is the Alchemy Boutique, which is Lisa's new brick and mortar place, which is really, really awesome. Also known as Ontario's largest sound therapy.
Sound bath temple.
That's it. Sound bath temple. And so what exactly is a sound bath temple? Let's explain that.
I'm a distributor for Crystal Tones Alchemy Bowls. I've got, there's 15 of them here behind me. And in order to get distribution, there's a little bit of a process that you have to go through. I went through that process and I passed.
Yeah, yay!
Yes.
Which we're really excited about, because if you have never had a sound bath or a sound healing bath, or had the healing of the bath, I think that's super great. Oh, this is a new feature. What is that new feature? Okay. Sorry, the phone just did something weird, and I was like, what is happening? I don't understand what's happening. Anyway, so a sound bath. So if you've never had a sound bath, I highly, highly, highly encourage it. Because what is the benefit of a sound bath?
Well, everything is energy and everything is vibration.
Yes, we are all energy, whether you believe in it or not.
Yes. So the energy of sound is essentially the thing.
Yes.
Is what clears, aligns, elevates us the most. So if you want to clear a room, the best way to do so is actually through sound. If you're clearing your crystals, the best way is through sound. Although we do have lots of other goodies to do so, but the ultimate way to shift us is through sound. Whether or not that's a good AC/DC Thunderstruck song, or if it's Beethoven or anything really, but essentially that's. So a little bit about these Crystal Tone Alchemy Bowls. They are mined in, this one's the indigo one. You can just kind of hold it.
Hold on. I'm super holding these. These are very expensive.
I'm going to just...
okay, you're going to hold it. She knows how clumsy I am.
So they are mined out of a mine in North Carolina for the purest quartz in the world.
North Carolina has the purest quartz in the world?
And yes.
Clear quartz?
Clear quartz. Yes.
North Carolina has the purest clear quartz in the world. I didn't know that.
Most sought after as well. So, and these are hand blown in Utah by a small team of professionals. And each bowl is infused with different alchemies, whether or not they're Mystic Rock from Red Rock Valley in Sedona, or indigo, or green aventurine.
Which are other crystals. These are all other crystals, by the way. So all of these are infused with other crystals.
And they're heated at 4,000 degrees.
Hot. I like it hot, but that's high.
Yeah, super hot. And they each work with 7 of our chakras in our physical body, and 7 above and 7 below. But that's for a different show, because we can go on forever.
Yeah, we could go on forever.
So each one actually resonates with a different musical note. So it'll be A or C.
So what's this one?
This one is C.
C sharp.
C sharp.
It's a C sharp. Ooh, fun.
And it's 8. The diameter is 8 inches, so it's more for a grounding.
So it's 8 inches, and it's to the tone of, and it's to the vibration of C sharp,
which is 450 440
hertz, which is really exciting. Okay, so for those of you who have never experienced a sound, no, let's not put that way. Is that the one you want to put?
I don't know yet.
Okay, because I'm thinking, let's kick off with, like, now that we explained where we're at with who I'm with, right? I kind of want to give you guys a little bit of a gift. So for those of you who have never had a sound bath before, I want everyone to just like chill out, calm down, get really comfortable, put your feet flat on the ground, ground yourselves for a second, okay? Hands up so that you are always receiving. So hands up on your lap, feet flat on the ground. And Lisa is going to walk us through a little bit of just like a quick, like 2-minute sound bath. So get ready.
And I'm going to use the green aventurine. It's a G.
It's a G?
Yeah.
It's a G sharp.
And it's got extra healing, a true tone for extra healing. And since this new moon is in Libra that we're going to talk about, it's all about relationships. So let's jazz it up.
All right, are you guys ready? Let's do this.
Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath.
All right. Now picture you being where I am and being this close and how like energized
it actually feels.
I feel.
It's often described as, we all have experienced Tibetan bowls or gongs, but these are they're actually the highest frequency healing tool available to us.
Quartz ones are?
Yes.
So some people might see, they call them singing bowls, right? Otherwise known as singing bowls. In the metal,
yeah,
right? In the metal. Do you prefer the quartz over the metal? Yeah.
Yes.
And why? Why? Why is it for people to know that?
Because it's a higher frequency.
Ah, okay.
Higher frequency.
Okay.
And it's pure quartz.
Yeah.
And each are hand blown. So they're handmade.
Wonderful.
In the United States.
Okay.
So all the love that goes into the bowls, you can't even put words to describe.
No, you can't. Okay. Well, thank you. So that is what a sound bath sounds like.
With multiple bowls.
With multiple bowls, and like you can do it multiple bowls. And like
bowls.
I've sat in those for like an hour and a half where that's just sitting and you're literally just like laying and like doing this and you just like I don't know, you travel, your body, you travel. It's like, it's amazing.
Well, and some are used for different reasons. Like some are more for astral travel, some are more for grounding.
Cool.
Some are for releasing, really deep embedded roots that we need to be, some.
Let's play that one later. Because, and you know why I'm saying that is because, so the reason why I wanted to bring Lisa on is because I don't know if you're feeling it, but I've been feeling it. My own clients have been feeling it. This moon, your clients have been feeling it. This new moon has been like such a crazy shift. Like, and it's fun for those of us who work with people and who are in service to people, right? We often see patterns, right? So we see patterns in what people are experiencing and what they're feeling, right? So whether that's with my clients, with my friends, with myself, right? I'm seeing a lot of similarities and a lot of things that are going on. And a lot of people are struggling with their relationships right now. And they're super struggling with who they are in the relationship, who they're in a relationship with, but relationships that are deep, ingrained deep, like mommy issues, daddy stuff is happening, healing from past relationships, people healing from recognizing their own worth, their self-confidence, all of that stuff. This new moon is so intense. So I wanted to bring Lisa along to talk about it, to discuss why. Like, what is this energy thing that we are going through right now?
So all of it is the astrology that's in the sky, per se, but the main reason is not just the moon, but it's because Jupiter is in Scorpio. And Scorpio is all about getting out of the way.
Getting out of your own way?
Yeah, like Scorpios are a little bit, you know, they're a Scorpio, right?
Yeah,
like hard-headed a little bit. So, and that's essentially why. So what's happening is that's going to be traveling. It only happens every 12 years.
So what we're feeling right now only happens every 12 years?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Every 12
I don't want
years.
to do this again.
No. So, so if you go back to 2005, in October, I did a video on this as well.
Yeah.
But if you go back to 2005 in October, you're going to be struggling with something similar to what you are now, but it's going to be on the opposite side. So if you're fully elevated and you're just in your truth, then you're on the flip side of where you were at 2005.
I'm trying to think where I was in 2005.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But what
matters? I was in high school in 2000. I was full on in high school.
So
no, I wasn't. University.
To touch on the new moons, like new moons are really extreme. And
so what's the difference between a new moon and a full moon? And like, why is the new moon really extreme?
So right before the new moon, the moon is in box. So we're in the dark moon, so we don't really have the moonlight per se.
Yeah. So new moons are dark, full moons are bright. So when you see like a picture of a moon that's like really bright, that's because that's the full moon. When you see a picture of a moon that is like black and dark, that's a new moon.
So we're going to give you the basics.
Yeah.
Here. So it actually the moon cycle travels in 28 days. So right now we're at the new moon, which is all about new intentions, new beginnings, abundance checks, almost like setting yourself up for, where are you going to go for the next 28 days? What needs to be shifted? Is it, starting a new regimen? Or is it that sort of idea?
So new moons are about intention setting?
Yes.
Okay, new moons are about intention setting.
Starting a new chapter.
So what are full moons then about?
Releasing.
Okay, so we manifest, we create intentions on the new moon.
Yes.
And on the full moon, we release those things.
Yes.
Okay.
So I would have set the intention for this place. It's actually no irony that I'm opening it on a new moon.
Yeah.
In Jupiter, in Scorpio, while Jupiter is in Scorpio, because again, it's a karmic. This is not my first rodeo with this sort of medicine. So that's essentially it. So what happens is you set those intentions, and then fast forward 2 weeks is the new moon, is the full moon. So you kind of like start for the next 2 weeks, setting like pushing the ball a little bit, setting new regimens in places. If you want business cards, then just starting the process to the design process of your business card.
Yeah.
And then by the time 2 weeks, this is kind of not the best analogy, but by the full moon, 2 weeks later, essentially launch your idea.
Okay, so right now, if there is something that you are starting to think about creating, that you're thinking about like getting off the ground, that you've been kind of like holding on to, and you're like, I'm not sure when's a good time to kind of start. Right now is the time. Right now is the time to manifest, to create, to intend, whether that's stuff in your relationship, in your business, in your friendships. Right now is the time to set those intentions and to manifest what it is that you are trying to create.
And in unison with your divine.
Yeah.
Bring that together and just start that process. And then, give it a solid work for 2 weeks. And then once the full moon comes around, you can just release it and give it to your,
nice.
And that's how that works. And then it all kind of comes back around again. And at the next cycle, you can revisit the last 28 days to see how far you've come, what didn't shift, what could you do differently, that sort of idea.
Has your intentions changed? Is it what you want to manifest? Has it changed? Can you be more specific? The universe likes it when you're specific.
So new moons are it's a time to go within.
Yeah. Which is why everyone has been crying this week. Everyone is like lost their minds this week a little bit. So all of our clients have been like, we need help. And we're like, we're here for you.
So a little bit more also why this one is really intense. It's because Uranus is opposing the moon.
Okay.
Which causes us to be...
Sorry, I always laugh anytime someone says Uranus.
Which causes independence. right? And Uranus is a big fixer. So since it's in Libra, it's more focused on relationships because Libra is just all about balance and relationships and love. I'm a Libra.
She's a Libra.
I'm a Libra.
Like all the wonderful people that I love the most in my life are all Libras.
So this is the time to like ask yourself, who's around you on your path? Are they aligned with you as you move forward?
Cool. And if not, come out.
Yes. Or, can you shift it? Can you shift it?
Or does that just maybe look
sometimes
different?
Yes. Sometimes it's a fresh perspective because it's, how it's, again, that hologram, and we all have a different perspective on how we look at things, right? But that's essentially,
So friendships, right? A lot of people are ending jobs or beginning new jobs right now. A lot of people are shifting their friend circles right now. A lot of people are shifting the way that they relate to their family members right now, right? This energy right now is pushing a lot of that to come to surface and to reveal the truth behind a lot of those relationships. And it's not bad.
No.
Shifting is not a bad thing.
Change is inevitable. And it's so great.
Yeah.
It's so great. So this is the time, essentially, if you've got that Band-Aid on, there's no time better than now to rip that Band-Aid off. And, expose your wound. Expose it. Give it courage and love it. And then essentially that's how you prosper.
I love it.
So if you're aching, we're all aching. So just take some time to go within and feed yourself with some courage.
Okay, so let's get specific because I did promise you guys we would go through every single zodiac sign, and we're going to do that. So let's start with...
I'm not ready for that.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. So we're going to go through the zodiac signs, and we're going to talk about how this moon, specifically, how this energy right now is impacting your specific sign.
So I didn't just want to do, so I changed it up a little bit.
Oh, did we change it? That's okay.
I changed it.
Okay.
I wanted to also do with Jupiter and Scorpio because this is with us. We're in this transition for the next 18 months. Ooh. And it only happens again every 12 years. Okay. So I wanted you to be well prepared for yourself for the next 18 months. Okay. On how you can best leverage yourself. Okay. I like that. So that's a little bit of what I kind of jazzed it up a little bit.
I'm all about leverage.
A little bit. So, and just to add a little bit more, Jupiter is knowledge, and Scorpio is truth.
Knowledge and truth.
So that's essentially what we're up against. So for Aries,
we're going to start with Aries.
Aries. And Aries. So for each zodiac sign, I'm just in the midst of getting certified for my astrology. It's been in the works for quite a few years, but we each have a little bit of a sentence. Cool. Or an I am. Cool. So Aries is all about essentially I am. So Aries is all about, for the next 13 months, finding collaborations and filling your cup because you deserve to have it full. It's all about, and they're focusing more on their careers and career growth. So Jupiter and Scorpio, so your knowledge and your truth, is teaching you on how to share. All right. So for Aries,
you're learning how to share.
You're learning how to share over the next
some primary lessons.
So Taurus is all about I have.
I love Tauruses,
by the way. I do too. I have some great Tauruses in my life. Taurus, this is all about love for you. Ooh. So understanding it, relating it, letting it go. Partnerships, no more false stories about relationships that haven't worked out. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are deserving of love, and it's time to attract more of that. So no more wasted time on mismatched unions. It's funny because I have a dear friend, I shouldn't really do this, but she is a Taurus. Yes. And oftentimes mismatched. And blink of an eye, out for a coffee, and voila.
Love of her life.
The love of her life. So that's fun. I'm hoping she's watching. So Gemini, you are the thinker.
So that makes sense. Sorry, I have an ex.
So Gemini, for the next 13 months, again, it's all for you. It's all about dream weaving again in your work. So don't spend time. Yeah. So don't spend time going in circles. Prioritize yourself with self-care because you want to be able to feel essentially that you want to feel your way through it and navigate your way through it.
Okay.
So
instead of thinking your way through it, which Geminis do a lot of. They think too much. They think their feelings. Also a Dr. Carlen thing. Stop thinking your feelings.
So Cancers. Cancers, my dear husband's a Cancer.
Hey, I'm a July baby.
Okay, don't get upset. So
big feeler.
Big feeler. I feel.
I feel.
Look, I wrote it.
No kidding.
So, what am I doing? Cancer.
Cancer.
It's all. I have my kyanite in my hand. So, Cancer. It's all about expressing yourself, ironically and not ironically. No coincidence. So you. The thing is that Cancers don't really express themselves. Some don't.
Yeah, I was like,
I'd love to know what your.
It's because I'm a Cancer. It's because I'm a Cancer and a Cancer rising and a Sagittarius, the third one. I'm a Cancer, Sagittarius. I'm a good time. But I'm not also a true Cancer because next day it switches to Leo. So I'm a Cancer. I'm a Crab Leo.
Oh, you're definitely not a Cancer. You should just go to Leo.
I'm a Crab Leo. Yeah. It's a good time.
That's a different show, or that's a private message to either one of us, and we can explain to you what she meant. So Jupiter and Scorpio is all about ebb and flow for you. So, take that with grace and take that with ease. So it's time to do what you want and create essentially what you want.
I do what I want.
What is it that you want to create?
Wow. Many things.
Do you have any questions? I haven't even looked.
No, nobody's asking questions yet. And if you guys want to ask some questions, feel free. Down below. We're watching. I'm watching while she's reading, so it's all good. So next, Leo.
Leo, I wish I could retain all this information. Okay, Leo. You're more Leo.
That's me.
So I will.
So,
what feels like home for you? This is all about your home front. So Leo's, it's all about your home fronts. So take the time to ponder what it feels like to build a solid base, because your foundation is being built right now.
That's true.
So, how would that feel for you? That wasn't really a question, but you can.
Was that? I didn't realize that was rhetorical or not. Okay.
So Virgos.
Wait. So is that it? What it feels like to build? Okay. Yeah. So not only am I feeling, but I'm also willing, and I'm mostly creating a solid base for myself right now.
Yes.
That's what I'm doing. I'm creating a solid base. Which is why I recently this year I did my whole rebrand, right? I did my whole rebrand, and I did a new website, carlencosta.com, check it out. And I'm doing all that new stuff. So that makes total sense. And this is right now, and I'm like moving more into that right now.
Yes, and you're moving.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You don't know that you're moving.
Oh, great.
So Virgo, you are all about analyzing.
Virgo. I'm sorry. No kidding.
So
let me talk to you, Virgos, for a second. Because I've dated a few of you. And I love you. But, okay. Oh, we're going to get to Sagittarius, I promise.
We're going. I'm going in order. So you, Virgos, are super busy because it's time to go within. So you're going to be one of the signs that actually feel this transition the most. Because it's time to heal your relationships.
That makes sense.
Especially because there's a few.
Virgos I know.
Yes, there are a few of your relationships that need to be mended. And I don't want to say a few. There's actually many. So,
no offense.
Your communication's a bit miscommunicated, and it's a bit rocky at times. So whether or not it's fear you're projecting, or whether or not it's coming back at you because you're projecting it, but that's again a different thing. But whether it's fear,
we create.
Yes.
What we speak, we create.
So for Virgos, it's whether or not it's jealousy or greed or envy. Or if it's, you could be on the flip side of it and be super loved. It's important for you to take action to forgiveness and awareness.
All kinds of sense for all the Virgos I know. Okay, moving on.
So for Virgos, you're going to have a sense of empowerment. Nice. And in order to have that, you've got to go through a few different levels.
And forgive.
And take action from forgiveness, not from that initial awareness.
Okay. Take action from forgiveness, not from your initial feeling, reaction. You're reacting versus responding, and that's what's different. Yes. So the reaction is what you would be like, but then this happened. Versus a response would be to take it in, become aware, and then
not necessarily accept,
but become aware, and then dissect it. Yep.
dissect it or discern it.
Yep.
And, you know, remove the drama, remove all the emotions,
yep.
and essentially take an action from a place of
forgiveness. The response is forgiveness. If you are responding other than anything in forgiveness, then you got to think about it. Let's break it down even more. Let's become more aware as to where this shit is coming from.
Anything for Cancer?
We already did it.
We did it.
Yeah.
Too late. I'll give it to you tonight, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Libra.
I'm Libra, of course. Okay, so here we are. Libras is actually a good time for Libra, not because we are a party.
Libras are our
fans, but Libra, it's all about growth. It's all about growth for us. So Jupiter is essentially blessing us from the sky. Think of it regardless. This is a time of evolution. So although it may sound like it's not, for Virgos, they're gonna be analyzing and they're gonna be going within. Yeah. It's still, in order to do that, you have to pull that little, what do you call that?
Like the bow and arrow?
Bow and arrow. Yeah. You have to pull the bow and arrow back a little bit. Yeah. And go inward, essentially to pull yourself forward. To project forward. For Libras, it's a blessing. It's blessing you with opportunities and challenges to all things financial. Thank heavens, as I take on this really big adventure. So it's a time for us, Libras, to soar and end karmic patterning. So it's a time to go up and up. And so get everything in order, your assets in order, your finances in order. If you've got like a dirty mail drawer that's super messy and you can't even open it, or if you've got mail stacked that's not opened. Some of us do that. I'm not a Libra. It's time to open that up and organize all of that. So, any other questions? Okay, just my husband. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpios are hot. Well, that's why they're dangerous.
I know. That's my problem.
So, Scorpio is all about desiring. I desire is their motto.
That makes sense.
From a zodiac perspective and an astrology perspective. So it's all about getting it done. So Jupiter goes through Scorpio. When it goes through Scorpio in your sign, you are being pushed to expand yourself. So whether or not that's good or that's bad or that's challenging, this is the time. It's going to be super magnified because it's in your sign. So there's no more farting around for you. So this is actually to your advantage. Actually, it's in all of our advantages. Yeah. But set a plan in place and work with it, Scorpio, because it's a time essentially to elevate.
Thank you, George, for letting us know that the transmission might not be working the best. And it's because we're actually in a very high vibrational place right now. And when you're surrounded by this much awesome energy, technology isn't going to work the best. So we're trying. Thank you for being patient as you're watching. But that's what's happening. So thank you for telling me.
Should we turn Wi-Fi off?
No, I'm not on Wi-Fi. Oh, I'm on the network. And it's still like, that's how much energy is in here right now.
The bowls.
It's amazing. It's okay. So thank you for being patient. Anyways, Sagittarius.
If you have any questions, please feel free to private message Carlen or myself. And if you want to know essentially what this means for you, send me a message or book a session, and you'll get some one-on-one time with either one of us. So that's another way too. Yeah. Just a little plug in. I gotta get better at that. I gotta get better at that. I'm not good at that. So Sagittarius are Jesus's walking the earth. They're all about understanding.
Oh, I was like, what does that mean?
They're all about understanding, and Christ consciousness is in the Sagittarius.
Is that why my best friend, who is like an animal advocate, vegan, like really super awesome human who I love more than anything, that's why she's a Sagittarius? Yes. Like she's a Sagittarius and then all of these things? Okay, great.
So, how have you grown and how can you share that with others? So Sages, go within and seek out your internal compass because your intuition has been somewhat turned off. And it's time for you to freshen that up, whether or not that's through a piece of kyanite for a better alignment.
You want to show it?
Yeah, we can show it.
Kyanite is blue. It's like a
stone of alignment. It's great for communication. But for Sagittarius, it's all about journaling. and document your epiphanies and document your synchronicities, anything that you're grateful for, anything that's magically appeared, whether or not that's synchronicities.
Yeah.
So, because when you do that, you get the universe provides you more of that.
Oh,
so
okay.
For Sagittarius, it's time to go within and freshen up on your intuition so that you can elevate yourself and move yourself forward.
Okay.
So focusing on the past and the present in order to move yourself forward. I do like to stay in the present moment.
Mm-hmm.
And at times I am human.
Yeah.
We do worry about the future.
Yeah.
But you can't really rely on any of those worries right now. You've got to go within and hone in on this present moment.
Right now. On the here and now.
Did I ramble that? Sorry.
No, you did great. Okay.
Capricorn. Capricorn is all about I use. So all about social aspects. All your social aspects are magnified, whether or not that's more parties or more outings.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So resort to your authenticity and expand your choices to join forces. So it's all about essentially joining forces and collaborations.
Oh, okay. No.
So for those of you that, follow your guides, if you're having any, if your ears are ringing or if you're, seeing or hearing or feeling, attune to that because they're guiding you right now.
Cool.
So you will be a messenger for all of us. So lots of Capricorns are essentially
listen to the Capricorns?
Yeah, listen to some Capricorns. So your Capricorns, your wings are essentially being unhinged over the next 13 months.
I just feel like a lot of Capricorns think they're always right, and now you're telling me that I have to listen to the people in my life who always think that they're right, which is not necessarily a bad thing because I love them very dearly. However, I'm just saying, Capricorns, Rams, they're very, but I love you. Okay, moving on.
So, Aquarius. Aquarius is all about I know.
Are we in the age of Aquarius right now?
Yes.
We're in the age. Okay, so the song from the 70s, The Age of Aquarius. Google it if you don't know the song. It's a really great song from the 70s. All hippie love, juju, all the good stuff. And we are in, so the song, The Age of Aquarius, is that's where we're at right now. We're in the age of Aquarius, which is kind of cool. And thank you. I know, I'm sorry guys that the video is like being weird and all of that stuff. It's because we are literally in so much, like surrounded by so much energy right now.
I'll give you a little sneak peek so you can take a look.
But yeah.
Okay, let's go as quick
as
possible.
So
Aquarius, all about your career. So your social standing and you're influencing the world. So be open. What you begin over the next 13 months will grow if you stay focused with it.
Nice.
So Aquarius, this actually will be, for Aquariuses, the next 13 months is actually the most beneficial transition.
So Libras are not Libras.
Libras are great for finances.
No, but you said that this is hitting a couple signs really big.
Scorpio.
So, Scorpio. Is Scorpio and Aquarius, like, would that be the other sign that's hitting? Oh, okay.
Well, it's hitting all of us. But
yeah.
For different
reasons.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Aquarius, don't let anyone define anything for you. You are defining it for yourself. So get out of your own way and take that leap, however that is for you.
Oh, it's the song.
Yes. Pisces.
I also love Pisces.
I don't know many
fishes.
So Jupiter.
We're all water signs.
So Pisces, you are being encouraged to teach. So if you are feeling like you are wanting to do some webinars or an online course, whether or not that's studying or learning or teaching, that's why, because Jupiter in Scorpio in your sign is moving you to teach.
Okay.
So if you've been in a small box, confining yourself to a small box, it's time to remove that, to release yourself from that box and get out of your own damn way.
Get out of your way. And that's
have faith
for everybody.
And all of us have faith.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have faith. Get out of your own way. And self-care. Self-care huge right now. And just go for it.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So sum it up. So give your sum up.
So I have a little sum up. Basically, we are either seeking love or we are extending love.
True.
So over the next few weeks, this is the time to seek love without compromising yourself. So whether or not that's your goals, whether or not that's your identity or your truth, being able to extend love freely. So if I was to sum it up with this moon and what we're all doing right now, it's all about extending love from a place of compromise.
I love it.
For yourself. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that's where we're at.
That's where we're at.
So thanks, guys. Yeah.
So thank you. Sorry for the video.
Well, now we know.
Now we know.
It's just really awesome energy in here. So thank you guys for sticking along, sticking to it, hanging out. That was really cool. So if you want to know more about your sign and like what this moon, what this Jupiter, what is it, Jupiter Uranus opposition is right now, just rewatch the video because we went through each one of the signs. Also, feel free to message Lisa Lopez here at 9 of Water. She's tagged in all of the things. So check her out, send her a message, and she can just send you like a quick little paragraph as to what it means. And if you like it, book a session with her. Hang out, book a session, and get all your stuff put together.
Yeah, and our little alchemy boutique here, it's for everybody to enjoy. So I will be open on Saturday from 10 till 4, and then on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 11 till 5.
Nice.
But I'll have it all listed. And yeah,
that's so great. Well, thank you. Do we want to close with another quick little sound?
We can just do that as I said. That one. Or this one. Maybe that will jazz it back up.
Wow. And
no.
Yeah, wow. Sorry, I just sound healing is one of my favorite modalities of healing therapy. So whenever Lisa's playing her bowls or whatever, I'm just I get like Julie Gaga. My body's just give it to me, 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 charge me up.
And these go forever.
Yeah, and they're still going. And we're just gonna pull a little card. So this is the Rebel deck, Tarot with an Attitude, which I love because we're kind of rebel-y and attitude-y.
We're just doing one.
We're just gonna do one. Who's it for?
It's for all of us.
Is it for all of us? This is a message from the rebels of the universe.
Because with all that love, we have to have a little bit of bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And a little bit of...
So
you need a good fucking cry.
Holy shit.
Get the ugly cry on and let that shit go. Your soul will thank you.
I have no idea how many people I have told this to this week. Just read it. You need... Oh, it's not even... Okay. Either way, it's saying you need a good fucking cry. So, put on some Grey's Anatomy. It's a new episode tonight. Put on your favorite show. Do whatever it is that you need to do. And cry. Let it out. And crying doesn't necessarily mean the same... Doesn't look the same for everybody. So that's just something to be aware of as well. So it isn't always in the sense of tears and sobbing and snot running down your face. It's about that emotional movement and release of energy through your body. So whether that's sitting on your back and just moaning it through and moving it through, or actually crying, let it go.
Beautiful.
Okay. And we love you. Bye.
Next time.